Awesome. Happy Friday. Here's today's karate moment. When I was coming up in the dojo, I could hear my sensei's voice saying to me over and over, move through your center. Always move through your center. And it took a while, but when I finally figured out what the sensei was talking about, it made a big, big difference. And I still hear that voice in my head, so I wanted to start ringing in your brain too. So when we talked the other week about the cat stance, that's the center. That's the up and down, almost like a pole that goes through the top of your head down to the floor. So wherever my body turns, my center point is the part of me that I want to keep straight up and down. And I want to try to move. If I'm turning or shifting or stepping, I want to try to always move through that center point to try to keep my balance, keep my structure. So with some movements, it's pretty simple, which is if I have a low block position and I'm turning towards you, I come up, here I'm at my center point, and move down. So again, 1, 2. When I have a half a turn, instead of winging my body around, I want to move through my center point and pivot to the next position. The hardest one is when we do a 3/4 turn, and let's say I'm here and I'm going that direction 3/4 or 270 degrees. I've got to try to, instead of winging around, I try to go through my center point and then to the new position. So whether it's 90 degrees through your center, 180 degrees through your center, or 270 degrees, 3/4 of a turn through my center. If you can keep that in mind, the geometry of your kata or whatever movements you're doing is going to be cleaner and crisper and much more correct. And you're going to avoid the dreaded chicken wing, which is instead of going straight, when we start winging around, you lose your structure, you lose your power, you lose your focus. So hear that in your brain. Move through your center. Hope that is something you can add to your karate, and hope you have a great week. Awesome.